The Wool Wagon Pathway, where the past meets the red dusty roads of adventure. Out here the red dirt goes on forever and every ripple of dust tells a story. Once this was the road that carried the wool industry on its back, linking remote stations to the world beyond. Today the Wool Wagon Pathway is a journey through history and wild beauty. We're following the tracks of the old pioneers where rusted relics and endless horizons remind you just how tough life out here once was. Let's pick up where we left off in the last episode at the beautiful Murchison Pool Camp. After soaking up a stunning sunrise, we pack up the van and hit the road again. Come with us as we explore this beautiful area.
Righto, so we've just come through Murchison. We stopped off for a little bit of fuel. What a strange little place that is. It's like, it's really out of place, hey Miranda?
Yeah.
What did the sign say? It's like a...
Oasis.
Yeah, just said it's a Murchison Oasis, I think, because you're just driving through busted ass scrubland, basically. And then all of a sudden there's grass and palm trees and flowers and plants and gazebos and irrigation. It was really odd. Just out of town, there's a place called Irrabiddy Bluff. And we thought, what a great spot to have our lunch. Stretch the legs. Love it. It's a good landscape. I was just thinking, this Wool Wagon Pathway, could you imagine doing what we've done on just a track in a wagon pulled by a horse with probably no suspension to speak of, no aircon, no fridge keeping your beers cold, no luxuries, no running water? People made of different stuff back then.
It says, who hauled the wool clips hundreds of kilometres to ports or railheads. So this is part of the land they went through.
Yeah, we are so soft, eh?
Well,
here we are complaining that we're hot and bothered. Put the aircon on.
They said they don't know if this is the cliff, but it said that they would start their descent and several of the men dropped off, laid down to die amongst the bushes. Wow. They're not too sure if it's this one, but they figured that it's probably, you know, that it shows the challenges that they went through here.
Okay, so why stop at an old gate? Apparently, back in the day, there was over 100 gates to have to open. You'd have to open the gate, drive through, shut the gate to stop the stock from mixing and messing up all the breeding programs. So it wasn't such a pain in the butt. Trucks used to drive in convoy. So then the first truck would open the gate, the last truck would close the gate. Except for this one German truck driver who sounds like an absolute... He travelled by himself. He didn't want to close or open the gates. He just drove straight through them and smash them to pieces. So then they started designing gates that would smash his radiator. So then he employed a local Aboriginal fellow, I suppose it was.
Is he Aboriginal? I don't know.
That was the sense that I got from the sign. Apologies if I got it wrong. But so he brought him along to open and close the gate as his truck went through, but he wouldn't stop. He'd have to jump off while the truck was moving, open the gate, close it, and then try and catch up, getting covered in dust, to climb onto the back of the truck, across the top, and then back into the cab, getting ready for the next gate opening and closing.
Sounds like a real charmer.
And apparently he was a German dude, and he was massive and really strong, so no one wanted to challenge him on it. He was that strong he could carry a 150 kilo bale of wool on his back through the town of Mullewa.
Yeah.
So,
but that's how cattle grids were then now established. So that's interesting.
Yep. Yeah. Without him being such we might not have these cattle grids, and we'd have to open and close gates as well. That's awesome, hey?
Yeah,
what a story.
Interesting.
So that's why the gate is interesting, kids. Why are we stopping? What's the point of an old gate? An old fence? Wow. It's a story. Like I've said to you before, it's not the destination, it's the journey that counts. That's what makes it. That's what makes it interesting. The little bits you find along the way. This whole road that we've been taking, there's all these little tiny points of interest. They're all really well signposted. Yeah. There's heaps of little bits and pieces to stop off on the way if you were so inclined to travel even slower than what we are. Because we've only done...
look at a gate.
Yeah, look at a gate. We've only done 100 k's today, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
We left quite late this morning, 9:30, and it's already 2 o'clock.
Oh, no, it's great. It's good not having to rush.
It's awesome.
It's really good.
Righto, well this spot is pretty specky and we're spoilt for choice because there is no one else here. I just went for a little bit of a wander along the cliff top there, see if I can find access down to the watering hole. I can't find anywhere we can get down. There is a campfire down there already and there's a couple of tire marks, so there is a point somewhere, but it was, I don't know, I couldn't find it. But
why don't we go for a drive?
it was pretty cliffy and tree ridden all through there. So even if we did get down, I reckon we'd struggle to get the van over to there. We can go for a drive and have a look. But what a cracking little spot, eh? Honestly.
Yeah, beautiful. It'd be beautiful to get down there
if
we could. Otherwise, I reckon just about here.
Up the top.
We've got this as the view.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, eh?
Yeah.
Kids have already found the rope swing. The pool looks pretty empty, so, well, there's water in there, but the rope swing won't get, it's not going to get them to the water. It's a little bit breezy too, so the locals aren't so friendly, but they are still hanging about.
Yeah.
It was all right when I was walking over there by myself, but as soon as I got close to Miranda, they started annoying me again.
Must be my perfume.
Your natural musk.
Right, come on, let's find a spot. I want to get set up.
Why?
Why?
You in a hurry?
Yes, I don't want to just stand around here. Let's get set up.
All right, should we go for a little drive first?
Yeah, that's what
See if we can find a spot. Okay, we'll go for a little drive and then we'll come right back to here.
We've just opened up from traveling today. A little bit of dust has come in. I think it's coming through the vent, possibly behind the fridge, because Craig couldn't get up there. So it's because it's a kind of a random spot. I'll show you. So it's just here, which is just, and a little bit there, which is right behind the fridge. So I'm thinking it's somehow getting in that way. We've also had another casualty, so probably everyone knows to do this. Let me turn the light on, but take the toilet roll off the holder before you travel, because we'll end up on the floor.
So upon further inspection, yeah, the dust is an issue in the outback. Hey, Miranda.
Yeah. It's not as bad as what it could be, I suppose.
Yeah,
so.
it's in all the it's not in all the cabinets. It's in a lot of the cabinetry. For example, just under in here, under the oven, under the couches. So whether it's just come up through the penetrations in the floor there, who knows? Who knows? But there is a thin film of dust, just like, as you can see, Miranda just cleaning the inside of that cabinet now. So, I mean, it is what it is, isn't it, really?
Well, we've tried our best to try and keep it.
Yeah, we probably minimised it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, whatever.
We'll have to give it all a good clean when we get back.
Yeah, we'll de-dust it when we're done. We've still got heaps more dusty roads to go.
Yeah, this is probably pointless doing this.
Anyway, there has been, other than the toilet paper, another casualty. We turned on the water pump and there was some water flowing outside, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I've just got to get under and find that out. Hopefully we've got everything we need to repair that, otherwise I don't know. I've got a couple of spare pieces, a couple of elbows and stuff. I haven't got any spare pipe though. I normally carry spare pipe, but that's in the Robbo Mark 1 at the moment. Anyway, who knows until I have a look. Just gave Miranda a lesson on how to put the awning up. What do you think?
Yeah, nice and easy.
I do have a question.
Mm.
Why did you never ask me how to set the awning up on the Robbo Mark 1?
Because you love doing that, and I don't like to take those things away from you that you love.
Anyway, let's track down this blown pipe. I love setting up the awning. God. Okay. Here's all the water. It's got to be down here somewhere. Can't really see. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Ah. That might be the problem. There we go. Okay, so that's for the mains pressure. When you're at a caravan park, you hook straight into that so you don't draw water out of your tanks. We don't actually need that, so I might actually have a fitting for that. If I don't have a fitting for that, I'm just going to crimp it. Now, how did that happen? Probably a stone flicked up and smashed it. That would be my guess. And I did get around to installing the mud flap too. So, even with that extra added protection that I put in to protect the pipework for the tanks, that's really unfortunate, hey. Oh well, should be a quick and easy fix. Okay, so even if I did have the right fitting, I wouldn't be able to get that one out. That's been glued in. So I need a vise and better tools than what I carry with me. Got a problem, Camo?
Yeah, I saw.
Broken pipe. So my only option is to take that, bend it back on itself and crimp it and hold and hope that it holds pressure. Let's find out, eh?
Yeah.
Now, I'm under no illusions that just wrapping gaffer tape around it is going to sort the problem. That's just stage 1 of the repair. Hopefully, stage 2 will work. I'm going to pin that around it and crimp it down. If I can get a bolt long enough in my little spares box to hold that down. Back in a sec. Hey Miranda. Oh, could you just turn the water pump on, please? Moment of truth. Come on.
Yeah.
pumps on. Up to pressure. No leaks. Cool. I might just tuck that into the chassis rail actually. Just to help further protect it. Shove him in there. Cheers.
Hey, come play with me. I want to show you something.
Not just on
Yep.
the road, it was off
Come
the
on.
road, so there you are.
This is seriously the easiest way.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's not too bad, but I'm not really set up for it. Thongs. For any international viewers out there, thongs go on your feet, by the way. So there is actually a track down here. If you can see these tyre marks. And here's the access track through here. But it's actually accessible from the other side. And having a look at this little section here and all the trees, I wouldn't be comfortable bringing a van down in here. But it'd be a great spot if you could. Cheers. I'm going for a dip. Coming in?
No, I might put my shoes on. Sound, you can hear it echo, eh? When you were talking.
Go on.
I heard you go.
Say something interesting.
Interesting!
Oh yeah.
Dad?
So it is. Oh man, we bring all the good stuff, hey?
I'm amused by the little
Yeah,
things.
man. This is beautiful, hey?
This is
Can you imagine
stunning.
with a lot fuller and even some fresh water trickling in?
Pretty cool.
Right, I'm going in. I will give you
The
that.
van looks pretty good up there too.
Yeah. Perched up on the hill, pride of place.
Yep. Please
A
be
dusty
careful
van.
up there, Ken. Yeah.
Inside and out.
Sorry, new age.
Ah,
Oops.
sorry, not sorry. Oh,
Oh, you won't sting so much now tonight. That's good.
pardon?
You won't sting so much.
Oh man, yeah, I've got a bit of a pong on.
Oh, God, it's getting cold.
So me and Cam were just wandering around the edge of the water, ready to come back, just throwing rocks, and then we looked up, almost both had a heart attack exactly at the same time. It's time for a beer for more than just the humans. They scared the absolute living hell out of us. We just looked up. Ah. morning. So no early morning sunrise coffee with philosophical musings for me. A bit of a sleep in, a bit of a sleepy morning. The wind has really picked up and we're about to leave, and I just needed to film this tree. This is the top of a tree that Jacqueline's sitting in. And the bottom of the tree is all the way down there. How crazy is that? It's awesome. Love it.
I climbed from there.
So, how far down is it from where you're sitting, Jacqueline? Oh, it's not too bad. The rock's just there.
It's pretty high over there, like, just when I nearly fell.
This is a really special spot, hey? Yes, Craig, yes it is.
Oh, yes. I was watching what he was doing.
Come on, we got some more dust to drive through. Let's go.
It was very beautiful.
It was.
Shame we
Some more
couldn't
dust
get
to
down
conquer.
there. That would have been really mint, but it was still pretty special.
That was awesome, yeah. Right, let's go. Just pulled up on the side of the road. Miranda's whipping up some lunch, and that's a nice view. Oh wow, there's a little bit of dust there, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a car coming.
Wait, we don't need any
Close the door,
more
close the door,
dust
close the door. Waiting to go past. Why is he pulling up? Oh, there he goes. They're up. They're up there. Yeah, so a little bit more dust come through. But you're going to get that, aren't you? You're going to get it.
It is what it is. We've got a beautiful pattern here now. Maybe New Age can have that as part of their colour choices.
So, people have probably heard of Devil's Marbles. Well, we found his eggs.
Yeah.
That's why we chose this point to have our lunch break. It's just out there. Excuse the noise, we've got the aircon on. That's why I'm not up there at the moment, because it's bloody hot out there.
It's actually only 27 degrees.
Yeah,
you
but
need to toughen up.
Yeah, I'm used to the great southern now, the cold. I've become acclimatised to that. Just out there, there's this rock feature called the Deviled Eggs. It's pretty cool, actually. So,
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Right?
by the way, we'll go up and have a little look-see.
Yeah.
Now we have one more point of interest to hit, don't we, before we head to Mount Augustus, the end of this episode?
Yeah, it's I can't quite, I'll have to look it up. It's an inn. Apparently used to be like a bit of a locals watering hole after their long days, something like that.
Yep.
So find out the information and we
Where
can.
they used to seek the comfort of fine young ladies,
Don't know, maybe.
no doubt,
Maybe.
on the road, hot and dusty and smelly and sweaty.
Yeah. So the
Need
last
a cuddle.
inn or something it was called. So yeah, so that might be cool.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
go check it out.
Check that one out. And we're running a little bit of an experiment as well. We pulled up for lunch. We've been here for a little bit longer than I thought, actually, but we had the aircon absolutely humming and made a couple of coffees, and our battery capacity is just over 80%, but we can actually run the aircon while we're driving. We won't be putting any charge back into the batteries, but I reckon we'll just keep at that 80% with the solar on the roof and the alternator charging. So we'll just wait and see, run a little experiment.
Yeah.
So then when we get to our next stop, we'll jump in the van. It'll be nice and cold, which will be good.
Yeah.
Give it a go.
There you go.
Righty.
Let's go.
You've been screaming at us for days, kids. When are we getting to Mount Augustus? When are we getting to Mount Augustus?
There it is.
There it is. There it is. Straight ahead.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
What do you think?
Do you remember that from last time?
Yeah. No.
Yep. You were pretty little last time.
There she is. I think we might actually leave this episode here. We've sort of completed our little bit of the Wool Wagon Pathway, and as I've been telling the kids, it's the journey, not the destination, because all these little stories all along the way, and we've stopped right now at one. We're not actually on the Wool Wagon Pathway, but all these information plaques, they hold all these, just these little stories, which make the journey interesting. I mean, the landscape's really nice to drive through, but I mean, the German who smashed his way through all those fences, like what? Yeah. And just other little tidbits like that all along the way. And there was a well that was dug because a guy didn't want to pay the exorbitant prices of $1.30 per head of sheep to get him to market, so he drove them himself. And drove meaning he walked with his sheep. Well, he wouldn't have walked, the horses would have walked.
Yeah,
but
they built quite a few
wells along the way to water the sheep to get him to market, because he didn't want to pay $1.30 per sheep. Back in the 19 bloody whatevers, that would have been a lot of money. Yeah.
We're actually now in front of this old pub, which is part of the Kingford Smith Mail route. So there's actually a lot of history up through these areas, which you can't fathom what it would have been like to be back in the day travelling those.
The old Kingsford Smith, eh?
Yeah, so
delivering mail before his other exploits that many people would already know about.
Yeah, so no, it's pretty cool.
Yes.
Pretty cool
Flying
history.
airplanes, apparently. Yeah, no, it is. I like this last, I'm going to have to read this last little bit of this old historic inn. The old inn was classified by the National Trust, and historic wayside licence was granted, enabling liquor to be served anywhere up to 100 metres from the bar, depending on where the shade was. So if the shade extended out past the 100 metres, that's where the liquor licence went to.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Awesome.
So I think we've got about just under 50 Ks till we hit Mount Augustus, and we're going to hike Mount Augustus tomorrow, so hopefully we survive. And if you see this, we have, because we've edited the video. So spoiler alert. Yeah. We make it to the top if you're watching this.
Yeah. Don't know how many pieces and what kind of disposition we'll have, but we've made it.
So stay tuned for next episode when we explore Mount Augustus.
Right. We'll catch you in the next one.
See ya.
See ya.